First time in over a decade, it's a Sunday nighter from uptown Charlotte, as the Carolina Panthers, off their playoff appearance a year ago, get set to welcome the Detroit Lions on this Sunday evening. Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards, that's the way to start the game. Very quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Monday, side.
Another try with Brooks. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 18.
That one good for 18 yards and to the 18-yard line.
First and 10.
What a start to this drive. Back-to-back, two big plays, and after that nice long run, all of a sudden you find yourself first down inside the red zone.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Again, it is Brooks. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
On second down, Young. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. And it's going to be third down. Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got his tight end. That's Waller.
And this is certainly what they've wanted to do all season long, and it's a huge reason, Mike, for this winning streak. Their ability to jump teams early and play with a lead. Everything is so much easier for the coach, for the offense, for the defense. Playing with a lead in the NFL is the ultimate position to be in.
Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead.
Lions nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. And some movement right away. This crowd making its presence felt early. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he finds some daylight up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Gibbs. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
The Lions called their first timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. From the gun, it's Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st down, Detroit.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 29.
And the Lions.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. That is caught by the tight end, Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Horn going to bring it out of the end zone. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And they'll mark them down just shy of the 40. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
We'll go once more with Brooks. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. They face second down, 8 yards to go. From the gun, it's Young. The throw here is complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Panther first down. Young going to give it to Brooks. Oh, what an effort from the defense. They forced their way in there, get the stop, and a loss of about 2 yards.
It's a loss of 2.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They've got it second down and 12 to go. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And it's going to bring up a third down. Here's Young to throw. That one taken in. That's Teteroa McMillan. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's first and goal. A big play for the Panthers. 41 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Hubbard to the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second
and goal.
Ready? Race it high. Hey, rock. Jack.
Give inside, it's Brooks. Powering forward, he's in. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown Carolina.
So, Mike, when I played, we would sit in our goal line install meeting, and, teams would try to come up with really creative ways to punch the ball across, but the simplest way I ever heard, I had a coach tell me that if every guy just tries to score with their man, we're going to end up with 6, and that's exactly the approach they took here.
The extra point is up and through. Panthers will take a 14-6 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's able to fight through one tackle here, pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
3rd and 7. Look wide. Get this one complete. And that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No first down, and the punt team will come on here on 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
On now the punt team, and this one's on its way.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
So if they come to the line, 2nd down, they need 14 yards.
Hey, play the kill, play the kill. Ready? 12.
Here's Young. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll be 3rd down. Now Young. This one down the field, but wind up incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
The punter Martin out there as he kicks it away. To return is Williams. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Goff in the pistol. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
5 yards on the
Clock
play.
ticking down, and we will hit the 2-minute warning. Back with more from Charlotte after this. and 5. Williams in motion. They'll try to pick this up with a pop pass. And that one's going to be shut down. They are short of the line to gain. No first down, and the punt soon will come on here on 4th down.
2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's a design run, and he's going to have a Lions first down. They find a way. Drive going with the 4th down conversion.
First down, Lions.
I love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big first down.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Goff to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Gibbs. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
Well, they've already converted once on 4th down earlier in this possession, so you wonder if he didn't pick that up right there, would they have gone for it again? Now, it doesn't matter. That run's enough to get him to first.
Goff to throw on 1st down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is pulled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. It is a big play there for the Lions. 33 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Here's Goff. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
13, on one, side. Here we go, here we go. 180, Grayson, high.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. This will be a 2nd down and 6. To throw, Young. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be taken down. As time runs out, we've come to the end of the first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 41-yard line.
A run here with Gibbs.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. Williams in motion. On 1st down, it's Goff. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here.
1st down, Detroit.
Throwing here is Goff. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he could. And that pass ball's incomplete.
Pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Williams in motion. Goff just going to tap this one forward. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yards.
And it's third down.
Eyes closed and my heart open, just to get this off my chest and let my heart broken. Seeing how goofies are moved for the green, saying we on the same team, but what do that mean? Why build a bridge just to watch?
This will be third and long. Out of the pistol, here comes Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Slot man going to move in motion left. First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And Gibbs into a familiar spot. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point try.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And he finds his way into the end zone again. Good stretch, finding the goal line, the touchdown, and the 2-point conversion. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Horn going to bring it out of the end zone. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. On the handoff, Brooks. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 6. Now Young. Here's a short one, caught by Waller. And across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. A handoff, it's Brooks running right. How about that? Quick feet there, made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Again, it is Brooks. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 13. It's a Carolina first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense. In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground. You kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll try and run it with Brooks. And the Panthers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
It's been a really impressive drive up until this point. I really like the way the offensive line looks, Mike. And here on this last 3rd down, they pick up just enough. Fresh set of downs. Brings up 1st and goal.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Stop short of the goal line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
13, on one, sit up.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Panthers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So the lead is 7 now here in this 4th quarter. The tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Williams in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And no room to be found. We'll get this back from line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
See what they have for 2nd and 10.
180. Rick Flair. Hey, 76. 76.
To throw is Goff. He'll get this to his tight end, Laporta. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get...
That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And the Panthers are going to get the football at their own 23.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They run out of the gun with Brooks. The Lions call their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Try to run for it with Hubbard.
Number 30, Chuba Hubbard, the ball carrier.
Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. On now is the punt team for the Panthers as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Now, Goff. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And this will be a Lions 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 12. 1st down, Lions.
To throw is Goff. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
2nd and 10. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards.
Out of the pistol, it's Pacheco. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the Panthers are going to recover the football.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards. the gain there. It's good for a Panther first down. Young going to give it to Brooks. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Carolina. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. No problem there on the extra point. Panthers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward, and will give him 4 yards.
At the 39-yard line. A gain of 4.
On second down, Ncaa. They'll try to set up the screen here. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's got it. He'll move the chains. First down at the 47.
At the 47-yard line.
And they're not going to get another playoff here. So a lot to do as we hit the 2-minute warning. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing need, they have to score twice. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Pass intended for Williams. It'll bring up 2nd down. Dobbs. That's caught by Gibbs. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
To Junior Gibbs. A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
A run with Gibbs. And a nice job. They pick it up. 1st down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
And that right there, Mike, is exactly what power run game on 3rd down is supposed to look like. The defense actually doesn't do a very bad job. They just can't wrap him up, and he's able to use that strength, shed that first tackle, and pick up the 1st down.
Here's Dobbs. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
1st down.
They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still 1 timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. Throwing, Dobbs. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and that will lead to a 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here's Gibbs. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Dobbs to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That is caught. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. Dobbs now to throw. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now, second and goal.
Come on.
To throw is Dobbs. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
They'll run with Gibbs.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance, they took it there. Look, they're trailing late, gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. So we go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners. As we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.
Running to the checker flag, running through the red light. 12 can me, won't pull over till I'm right. Riding to the sunrise, can't know about no bedtime. Ain't gon' get no ride with me, let they fight. Better know from West Side Atlanta or the big style, all the way to Crenshaw. I'm out of my better know. Big poppin', ain't no look. Dropping bags, it's a lot of you a little bit. Let them down, Chevy. Real boys in the big yacht, ballin' like a big shot. On my make me room for you, gotta let them know. I don't dress a lounge box. Solitaires, all I do is big. I came from dealer. All the way to hit shot on the throne. Then when I'm on, she can kick rock, let her know. My foot up on the gas. I'm blowing money fast, let her know. I'm only hating. I know these man, better let them know. Big dog, all we get it bread. I ain't never scared. Big flex on the head, what I'm standing on. Business, big chick, we done did that. Push 'em back, better give me respect and some more. Atlanta know for I would book a show for $1,000 or so. I was selling right on camera till it go. Lane speaking to me what you need a camera for. From center here to hidden, from centerfold, better know. They call it ballin', we just call it living. They say you live and die by your decision. Well, I'ma push it to the limit, never mind the consequences interfering. I'ma handle business, better let them know. On the moan, she can kick rock, let her know. My foot up on the gas. I'm blowing money fast, let her know. I'm only hating. I know these man, better let them know. Skateboard P on the track. Louis Duffel bag, 50 rack. Poppin' so obnoxious, I ain't got no country promo, like I still got a pocket full of. All they do is fight for number 2, cause I'm the one. Still make it play with the one. All we know is success, hit her with some rich. Good looking, your back, she forever mine till I let her go. Better know, let them know. Better know, let them know. Better know, let them know. Better know, let them know.
But now I'm starting to believe, seeing everybody going crazy every time they go and disagree. This animosity has got me thinking we could use some harmony. Hey, people hating, you're not listening to what I'm saying. I'm sick of waiting. Arguing is aggravating. Hey, you people hating, you're not listening to what I'm saying.